to another video. Yes, indeed. Again, it is I. Listen, it's the T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members, y'all know what it is. Hey, fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Fam, y'all know what I'm about to tell y'all is so important. I want to, of course, plug this Thursday night live stream. We're building our Thursday night live stream. Listen, this is so important. Why? Because it is important for us to understand that, listen, God has a say in this matter. You know, of us healing and moving forward, going into this next season, y'all, it is important that we take care of the inner man as well as the outer man. And how do we do that? Information, revelation, conversation. This is where we get into those deep conversations with the soul. All right. We actually get into those conversations that are going to help us heal from the inside out. And it is important to take care of those cognitive abilities. It's important to take care of the mind, the emotions, the body. All of that is so important. But your spirit nature, your soul, which is a part of your spirit nature, is very important as well. So in our Thursday night live stream, this is part of us having that balanced diet here on the channel. This is where we get into, like I tell y'all, the meat of the matter, the crux of the conversation. It is about healing from the inside out. That is important. That is of the utmost importance, because if you can't heal the soul, baby, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're not going to be able to really thrive after narcissistic abuse. Why? Because that is the thing that is attacked the most, is the soul, those emotions, you know, the mind, the will. All right. So I'd love to see your face in the place. If you're on the YouTube and Facebook platform, please turn your notification bells on so you know when we drop a video and also when we go live on the channel. Fam, y'all know what I'm about to ask y'all for next, right? Can y'all help your sister? Lord, help her sister out now. Can you help me out? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that. Can y'all hit that like button, please? And thank you. Can you? Please. Will you? You did? You will? Okay. I listen. I'm just saying, can you? Will you? I'm messing with y'all. Please hit that like button. Y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all, hit that like button. All right. Thank you so much. And also, if you all are looking for private coaching, one-on-one coaching, I am accepting new clients for private one-on-one coaching. All right. And of course, last but not least, y'all know I got to plug that book. It is pinned in the description below. Come on. Let's get it. Y'all, listen, buy a copy for yourself and someone else. Y'all want to see how these clowns get down in real life? This particular book is based on a true story, baby. This is no joke. This is not fictional. This is based on a true story. Pick up your copy today. The link is pinned in the description below. Also, recommend it to your book club if they're looking for something interesting to read. This is going to be an interesting page turner. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to get into it. I want to talk about how the narcissist actually has the new supply competing with you. You remain unbothered and still in no contact. Y'all, this is sad. This is really sad. And I mentioned it in the video earlier, but this is a conversation that we need to have. It's sad, y'all. Do y'all remember when y'all were in the relationship with the new supply? I mean, in the relationship with the narcissist, and you were the new supply? Remember how that felt? It felt weird, didn't it? But in a sense, I feel bad for them. But I ask you all not to reach out to the new supply, because guess what? I'm going to tell y'all something. And I know this might sound real messed up to some of y'all, but we kind of had to go through the situation that we went through with the narcissist in order to learn. You know, in order to really have that experience of what it's like to be with someone like that narcissist. It's not funny, it ain't cute, and it doesn't feel good. period. It doesn't. But yes, the narcissist definitely will make that new supply compete with you, and you are completely out of the picture. You're no contact, unbothered by the narcissist, but the new supply is competing with you. I'll tell you how. And I'm going to tell you why the narcissist does it. The narcissist understands that they are limited, okay? They are some very limited individuals when it comes to relationships. They know that they don't possess the ability to go the distance. They know that they got all types of stuff that's jacked up about them. They know that. They know that they can't get deep. They're certainly not going to be intimate with a new supply, because let me just stop real quick and explain what intimacy is. Intimacy is not bedroom situations. No, those are private situations. That's not necessarily intimacy, unless you're dealing with a person that has allowed you to become intimate with them, meaning that they have shared those vulnerabilities with you and they're willing to be vulnerable with you in those private spaces as well. Then it could be, yes, an intimate situation. Narcissists don't become intimate with anyone because intimacy requires vulnerability. A narcissist telling you their victimhood story is not vulnerability, fam. It's not. That's not them being vulnerable with you. That's them being basically putting up a wall. You know, that victimhood story, it actually serves as a wall. What they're telling you is, listen, you know what I've been through. I'm sharing, and we don't even know if it's true. We don't even know if these clowns are telling the truth. But that victimhood story is going to serve as a shield, so to speak, or a wall, so to speak, for you whenever they get ready to clown about something that you're going to hold them accountable for. That victimhood story is going to be their excuse as to why they can't be responsible and accountable for what you're asking them to do, period. Have you ever thought about that? Yeah, so these clowns are not intimate, and they're always going to be the forever victim. Okay, so this new supply don't know anything about that. You know, if it's a new supply, not the forever supply that's hiding back there in the back, that's, you know, eventually gonna come forward and try to get their time, you know, with the narcissist or whatever, because they're waiting on their season. It's my season. It's a new day. No, it's not that. They're trying to wait on their turn. But yeah, so the narcissist is not gonna, they know they're gonna need help. So what they do, especially if you were grade A, that prime supply that had that narcissist, you had their image on fleek. Cause you, listen, girl, sis, bro, or how they say it, bro, you had your stuff together, sir. Okay? Yeah, I said sir. I'm from the South. Okay? You had your stuff together, ma'am. I mean, your hair looking like it's looking. You got it together. Even if it wasn't yours, it was expensive. It's nice. It looks good. You keep it combed. It don't look like a couple birds been landing in that bad boy. Got your nails done. Your teeth look good. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice smile. Your breath don't stink. Your body don't either. You know, you well put together. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, if you think the narcissist is not going to use that to their advantage, are you kidding me? Yes, they are. Because guess what? As soon as that new supply get to acting up or asking too many questions, guess what's getting ready to happen? You about to be on full display in their relationship. Yep. How many of y'all gonna sit and testify that the narcissist actually did that to you too, with the supply that they had before you? Yeah. Telling you, at first they told you how crazy the new supply was. Then you know, at one point it was like, man, do you want to go back and get with them? Like, what's up with that? You know, do you want to go? I mean, because it's looking like you probably want to get with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all of this positive talk for them now. You want me to call them up so y'all can have a conversation, maybe go out and get some coffee or something like that. But anyway, I digress. But The narcissist has that new supply competing with you because the narcissist understands that it works. All right, let me show y'all what's happening. It works because if you cooked well, if you look good, if you driving good, you eating good, you living good, okay? And the narcissist has gotten into it with the new supply. And maybe that new supply may have some of the stuff that you have, but not quite measuring up to you. You know, the narcissist is going to come back. See, this is what I told you. I mean, I got used to doing it this way and that way. And, you know, when we talked, you said you like these things and you like this type of food. You like these type of excursions and, you know, dates and things like that. I told you that these are the things that I liked. But the narcissist didn't like those things at all. When you go back and you really think about it, the narcissist didn't like those things at all. Those were the things that you exposed the narcissist to. Okay? They were busted and tore up and everything else. So what it is that now the narcissist is trying to make the new supply jealous and trying to make them become you. And basically what they're doing is making the new supply compete with you, and you ain't nowhere in the picture, baby. That's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And that's what a person with low self-esteem, that don't have any self-worth, constantly criticizing themselves, stuck in a childlike ego, won't fix themselves, just busted, okay? Toe up from the floor up, beat up from the feet up. I'm talking about all on the inside. They jacked up, y'all. And this person is sitting up there listening to these victimhood stories. And some of y'all done heard about it. Some of y'all done heard that new supply. Y'all done heard through the grapevine that the narcissist is over there making the new supply hop through hoops, trying to make them be like you. But yeah, they got them over there competing with you, and you nowhere in the picture. You still no contact. You unbothered by the whole situation. You done moved on with your life. But see, the narcissist does it because it works. I mean, what would you do if you were a person that's jacked up like that? You stuck in a whole victimhood status. You know what I'm saying? You stuck in that. You refuse to take accountability for the things that you have done. You don't want to learn from your mistakes. You can't learn from your mistakes because you don't have empathy. That's the narcissist. They're going to need props. They're going to need manipulation to keep a person, a decent one, in place. So these are the manipulative type games that they play with that new supply. You ain't nowhere around. You don't even know. Now you wonder why the new supply don't like you, why they hate you. That's why. Why you getting hate mail from them. That's why. Because guess what? The narcissist, every time they turn around, your name is falling out their mouth. But it's so sad because that person doesn't have enough sense to realize what's going on. They don't. But I tell you what, that ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't care how much hate mail you get. Baby, don't you reply to nothing. Don't you get into nothing with them. Don't answer the narcissist. If the new supply somehow get your information and reach out, don't answer them either. They need to learn. They need to learn. And I know that might sound crazy. And I'm just saying, if you know that narcissist is not one that's going to try to put hands or put that person in some type of, physical altercation or whatever, where they could be possibly hospitalized or something. If you got information that keep them safe, so they don't go through a situation like you might have went through, then maybe that's a little different, because that's a little extreme. Narcissists can be like that sometimes, and you might want to share that information. You don't want to see nobody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? But if you know that they're not the type of person that's going to do something like that, but hey, the new supplies over there with them, and that's what's going on. That's their business. That's their business. You don't have nothing to do with that. But it's a shame how you are still affecting their lives and you long gone. That tell you what type of supply you were. It tell you how super bad you are too. You understand what I'm saying? When you can put it down like that, and it's other people, they trying to make other people live up to who you are. Baby, Don't you go back to that. Let them be a distant memory and you be one for them. That's their problem, baby. You ain't got nothing to do with that. All right? But this is how that happens. This is how it happens. You long gone. All right, fam. So listen, y'all take real good care of yourselves. All right? Do something nice for yourself. And I'll see y'all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.